and welcome everyone to this monthly meditation. We're so happy that you could join us. And if there's anyone that's here for the first time, you're especially welcome. This meditation is an opportunity for us to be able to get together, meet from all over the world together to be able to remember what's most important, our meditation and leading a spiritual life and being here as a Sangha together. So, welcome again. And I always think about what I could just, talk about something that's maybe significant that has happened recently. And this past week, I was watching my friend's son while they were away for a week, and I've known him since he was born, and I used to take care of him when he was a baby, and I've watched him grow, and he's 12 years old now. And my children are grown, and so it's been a while since I've cared for a young person for that extended period of time. And I was reminded of how children, it's hard for them to know how much their parents truly love them and care for them, like they really do, the effort that they take for that. And I know Roman has a son, so and he's currently parenting his son, so he probably really knows what I mean when I say that. But then it reminded me of Master, of how much our Master loves us and cares for us, and how we can often feel as like we're not worthy of that. And that no matter what we do, right, that love is unconditional. It's true unconditional love. So I think that's really, kind of what I want to bring in, is this true unconditional love, and it also in relation to ourselves, right? That's another one that's hard for us, to love ourselves unconditionally. Yeah. So let's see if I have any announcements here just to start out with. Again, I think most of you know my name is Heather, and I'll be your host for this session. So if you need anything, you can message me in the chat, and Sister Nay will be conducting our session. And the meditation will be followed by questions and answers. So please feel free to ask questions regarding the spiritual path, on meditation, spiritual subjects, or if there's something that you're struggling with and you want Sister Nay to offer some support in that area, you can also mention that. And we encourage everyone to ask questions, okay? And to ask questions, you can click on the raise hand button below and kindly wait for your turn to speak. You can also put questions in the chat. And then if you could kindly stay muted for the session, to not, to have any distractions or interruptions. And then, but it's okay for you to put your cameras on if you want. Sister Nay likes to see us. Okay, well, over to you, Sister Nay.
Hello, everyone. So welcome to this August monthly meditation. As Heather said, the relationship between the Master who us onto this spiritual path. And recently, somebody just sent me the picture during the events that Ishwaji came to Thailand during the year 2018. Heather, you can put down in the chat. And I just show this picture to all my parents because it's like the piece of important memory that just resurface. And we, my assistant here, she just looked at Ishwaji, the way he looked at me. He said, "Oh, Master, I really love you." In the picture, it does show in his eyes. And I just looked at myself at that time. I respond to his love. It's not the way that he look at me. Right now, I just have some contemplation. What hold me back? How can I cannot like respond to that unconditional love? It must be because at that time, in that timeline, I still cannot love myself unconditionally. So this is the point that I want to make today. Because how can we respond to that love that comes to us? This will grow with our spiritual practice. The more you gain confidence that you walk firmly onto this path toward enlightenment, toward perfect liberation, you will find that you have more faith. But the first faith that grows is the faith within spiritual path, the faith to the master, the faith that you understand more about the teaching. But the last one is the faith within yourself that you can do it. This can be your last life. This can be your last time. And you will truly be able to bring yourself toward liberation, to end the cycle of birth and rebirth. And I feel that on this journey, sometimes can be very lonely. Because a lot of people, especially in Buddhism, we talk about the role of suffering in life. We all have suffering. That's why we seek for the way out. But Master told us that actually suffering have a role, that suffering comes as a blessing in disguise in our life, just for us to ask for liberation, just for us to ask for somebody special to show up in our life and offer that package of the deal that he or she can be our forever friend. And this friendship, once Master offered to us, is unbreakable. It's beyond time and space. And this friendship even look like it starts from human level, but it's extend to all the levels of creation. Because Master comes from the totality of consciousness and then descend to our level because we are truth seeker. And he responds to that seeking. So he show up in this dream, in this illusion, to be our friend. And when we develop this friendship, of course, it goes side by side with our faith, with our spiritual growth, our spiritual practice. And then the more you practice, you go inside, you feel all this loneliness melt away in the presence of unconditional love. Then you understand that the unconditional love that Master gives to us is truly precious, and it transcends all relationships that we have. This is the only spiritual relationship that we have. And every other relationship is due to karma. It's all karmic relationship. So within the session like this, I want all of you to strengthen your relationship with the Master. Okay? If you already initiate, you accept by the Master to be his or her forever friend, you can use the connection within this meditation. And if you non-initiate, you still not be able to find any Master, you can imagine your loved ones, the person that you have full trust and faith that that person can love you unconditionally. So that can work also. My style of meditation, I always encourage everyone to start meditation with love and devotion. But this time, this month, I want you to add that you have to express unconditional love to yourself. Okay? Express unconditional love to yourself first, and then toward your master, toward the creator, toward the creation. And with this awareness of true love, true compassion to yourself, you start your meditation. So right now you can sit in a comfortable position. Provide that your back is straight in one line. Okay? As long as you not fall asleep during the meditation. You can sit cross-legged like me, or you can spread your leg. You can sit on the sofa or on your bed. In any position, as long as you can remain awake and aware for a while. Look around in your space. Feel at ease and at peace wherever you are. And start to draw your attention from the outside to inside at the framework of your body. You can use the breathing as a bridge to come in. You can calm down your system by take a deep breathing for 2 to 3 times. Calming your system down. Express love to yourself, to your master, to all the friends, spiritual friends that join us today. Feel the sensation of love that travel inside you from the head to your toe. As you breathe in and out, see the wave of love, of the awareness of love, unconditional love to yourself travel through your body. Adjust your vibration to be more calm, more peaceful and blissful. You can remember your master. You can pick the best memory or the best picture that you can form in your mind. The moment that you spend with your master can be any memory. And start your meditation with that happy memory. Feel the pull of love. If you find that your mind create other images, comment, or try to draw you out, you can start to recite some mantra. The mantra given to you by your master, or any mantra that you feel that it works for you. Upon reciting mantra, you will feel that your attention collect in one single point. This is where you place your awareness today. Within meditation, a lot of things will just come up, will just bubble up. But be at the observer and observe everything that come up. You can place yourself behind the eyes at the wisdom eye center. Or anywhere that you feel comfortable today. Make sure that you in the flow of love within this meditation. We're gonna meditate together for around 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, we will share love and blessing from the Master, from Ishwaji, from Great Master, from all the Master together. Okay? Let's meditate. Now you can be relaxed. We will share love and blessing from Master to yourself, to everyone and everything together. Imagine that there's a big sky above you, and this sky is so bright. This sky contains Master blessing, Master love, and connect this sky to the top part of yourself, to your crown chakras. And imagine that from this whole sky, the blessing rain fall down to where you are, inside yourself, in the room that you sit right now. See that the whole vibration of the room change into love, kindness, and mercy. Express love to yourself. Express love and appreciation to yourself. So all the suffering, sorrow, complication melt away within the presence of unconditional love, Master blessing and grace. Fill your whole house with blessing. Share love and blessing to your family members, your pets, your plants. Call upon the connection between your family, your friends, your co-workers, everyone that connect with you within this karmic connection, spiritual connection to come forward. And shower them with blessing rain, with unconditional love, with compassion, mercy, and grace from the Master. See everyone open up and receive this blessing. See everyone look more bright, more happy, more blissful, more joyful in the presence of this blessing rain. Share this blessing rain with your city, your town. See everyone and everything within this city receive unconditional love, compassion, and mercy from the Master. Extend this blessing rain to cover your country, to everyone and everything within it. Blessing rain shower to everyone, or the worthy and worthy one. Irregardless of their awareness, of their gender, of their age. See the whole country transform. Everyone and everything turn to be more loving, kind, more calm and peaceful in this moment. Extend Master blessing to the whole world, to the Mother Earth, to everyone and everything in it, to all visible, invisible beings, guardian, angel, God and goddesses who take care of this planet, to all animals, to all trees, on the land, mountain, river, and sea. We express Master love and blessing to everyone. Share love and blessing to all direction into the universe. Direct this blessing to those who need the most at this time. Share Master love and blessing to all beings, to all our galactic friends, to all dimensions. And see that this wave of love come back to us, come back to you at this time. Bring awareness to yourself. You can use the tools of breathing to feel yourself from the head to the toe. See whatever you give out come back to you, multiple. Express love and gratitude to yourself to show up to this session, to meditate with us today. Express love and gratitude to your Master, to your beloved. You should start the meditation with love and devotion. You should stop your meditation with love and devotion too. Take 2 or 3 deep breathings and slowly open your eyes whenever you're ready. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy this session and benefit from this group meditation online. This guided meditation that I conduct monthly, Master encouraged me to do, and I have direct permission from Ishwarji to conduct this session. So this is the spiritual service that I'm doing every month. And every time that I'm doing this, I feel I'm not the one doing this. Master is doing this, so it works for everyone. And I feel because Master presents transcend time and space. That's why with technology nowadays, we can do this together from your home, from my place, from my temple. And I always feel great appreciation to this spiritual service that I can do. And even if I'm the one who conducting this, I always feel that I greatly benefit from this moment, like all of you. And hopefully we can sustain this spiritual service for years to come. So I welcome every question, if you may have, if you want to make any comment or share some of your experiences during this session, or the question that lingering in your mind for a while, you can use this opportunity to ask me, and I will ask my master for the answer and answer you back at best of my ability. Okay, anyone?
Go ahead, Stephanie.
Good morning, Nay. Thank you for having this meditation. It was very relaxing. It could have gone on a little longer. It went by fast. But I have a question on self-love. How does one know if they truly love themselves? Because our upbringing often is, loving others, especially if you have children. But the self-love, that's something that is often not so easy to do. So if you could expand on how to develop more self-love, and also what are the signs that you already have it?
It is very tricky and difficult to learn, this subject. And I feel for a lot of us, it's something that we have to learn from multiple lifetimes over, But I feel it's go hand in hand with suffering. No suffering will direct you to question about how much you love yourself, how much you express appreciation to yourself. It's go hand in hand. And I feel with spiritual practice, with true spiritual practice, you learn to understand love in every angle, in every way. So that, when you truly be able to receive love, because Master show us that somebody can come within this illusion, into this Maya, to express true love to us through our human character. And the more you meditate, the more you go inside and you find that this love that come and offer to you, actually the love that transcends time and space. And then you come to understand that unless, if that love is one side, it's not going to work. But it has to be from you to the master and from the master to you as well. And I feel that on this spiritual path, most of the time, the one that feel that that cannot deliver that love is ourselves. So I feel it's the journey also, that I continue to do my training within this spiritual practice to understand how can I love and appreciate myself the way that my master appreciate me and love me. I feel it's a process, So the more I feel that I neglect myself, the more I feel that there's a lot of insecurity come up within myself, that's when I can learn how can I take care of myself, or prioritize myself the way that my master would do, right? So this is something that is not, direct practice that I can give you as tips, but it's just like a continued observation inside and outside, I always say to all my friends, right, that we should focus on the experiencer, not all experiences that happen to us. When you sit at the seat of experiencer and observe yourself, you will know, all of your mistakes. This will come to you, and bit by bit, you undo your mistake until you can empty yourself and fill yourself wholeheartedly with unconditional love. That's when you know. Or if you have example, just like we have our master in human form, you can observe the way he is, the way he expresses love to everyone, right? And you imitate, you copy him, you copy her. Even if in the beginning it looked like fake love, right? But within practice, with the observation, you will come to understand, right? It has to show to you, just like your parents has to show that love to you, so that you can love yourself. I hope I answer you well.
Yes, thank you. I think that's really the point, that Master loves us so much, that that is the love we should also have for ourselves. Yeah.
It's the question that I ask myself every day, Stephanie. Someday I wake up, with the feeling of unworthiness, with guilt, with shame, with insecurity, right? That's why I has to come to the spiritual practice, meditate, remember love, remember master blessing.
Thank you, Nay.
Okay, anybody else?
Yes, Annika, you can go now.
Hello, Sister Nee. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good as well. Sister, my question is a mix of spirituality as well as a worldly aspect. How can one choose, if one get an option to choose a future partner or somebody comes around me, how can I choose that whether the person is right for me, because at the end, if the person is trying to gear his life towards that one cause.
So you want to know if any girls come to you, it's like the divine relationship or karmic relationship, right?
Yeah.
You cannot know. I feel the true happiness, right? Because we want everything to work for us, including in relationship. We want to find our soulmate, of course, right? And I feel that happiness you cannot place in the hand of others to give to you. That happiness that you seek, you have to generate inside yourself, before you be able to love or make your circumstances perfect. I feel a lot of people, when they cannot love themselves truly, they seek somebody to come into our life to feel that love for us. And I feel like for others, it's almost like impossible task to do so. How can you know unless you try, right? So I feel within this world, my answer might disappoint you. I cannot find any true love, in the mere human relationship, right? I feel every relationship is conditional love. Only one relationship is unconditional love, is the love between the master and the disciple, But of course, there's a hope. If you own this spiritual path, every day you try to understand what is true love. How can you love yourself truly? How can you love others truly to the eyes of the master? I feel that way. Every relationship in your life can transcend into the relationship where you can love each other unconditionally. For example, coming into this world, I know that my parents love me unconditionally. But for them, they're still like, you have to fulfill that expectation. Then you feel that they love you more. So in a way, this is still karmic relationship, right? But I feel like the more I practice on this spiritual path, I train myself in this journey to rediscover about true love, about my true identity. Right now, I can see them as souls who trapped in this cycle of incarnation, just like me. And then I can see from the point of view of the master, I feel I can love them unconditionally. And because they're on this journey with me, they're also spiritual practitioners, just like me. I feel right now they can express unconditional love to me the same way. I feel the whole society can have this healthy relationship because we have been touched by somebody very special in our life. That somebody come and respond to your seeking, to your because you become true seeker, right? When you're being touched with this magic, I feel if you be able to practice and sustain yourself there at that point of awareness, of that totality of consciousness, then you don't have to question about any relationship that come and go in your life. Every relationship can be from unconditional love. And this will never disappoint you. Do you understand the point that I try to make?
I really understand the point, sister, but it's just always, as Brother James also says, that one shouldn't one should always try not to create harm. If we try to enter into some relationship and we spend some time and the other person get attached with us, and then suddenly if you realize that this isn't gonna work out or this is gonna work out after the future in the future, then one tends to create harm. How can one mitigate that factor?
You cannot because you're not God, We cannot know, because it's the fun of human, You might not feel that it's very risky and not fun at all, right? To be human right now. Because for me, I'm not allowed to know my future, When I meditate, of course, right? I can read all the record. When I connect with master consciousness, I can access to Akashic record, right? To know everyone, future or past. But for myself, I cannot know my future, nor that I certain of my past, right? For me, I cannot control that risk factor in my life also. Sometimes, even in this spiritual service, we have to form attachment, right? Because we are human, we seek love. We want others to respond us the same love. We still have this animal instinct inside us, which we are mammal, and we feel that if we be neglect from the path, then we die of loneliness, right? And I feel because of this, we want to find our partner because this animal instinct is so strong that we want somebody come and respond to us. This, this hole in our heart, right? So just try, there's not hard to try, but everything that you do, make sure that you do with love. I feel if you begin every relationship with love, with true love, unconditional love, I feel, right, you will gain something. That relationship will teach you something, right? Why you want to calculate about failure, why you hold yourself back. Maybe it's because it's your insecurity. It's because you just want everything to be perfect for you in this world of imperfection,
Yes, it's true. That's quite true. And the second question is, since Ishwarji has departed this world and saying that before that he said that many masters would come into the states, will come down here. So when it's just a curiosity question that when one can expect that time to come. Is it after the great, like after 2030s or before that?
I feel Ishwaji never give exact timeline, for this to happen. But from what I see in the association of Ishwapuri, I feel that he left behind the spiritual family. And I feel wherever we are, we've been part of this spiritual family. And of course, I feel, around maybe before 2030 or after 2030, this will come into picture more, right? I myself also, I just talked with Heather that maybe next year will be a good year for me to go to the US. I'm still contemplating about it, you know. So Master knows best. I don't know anything, just like you said. Oh, I don't know if Master will bring me the right partner or not. Me also, I don't know, you know, where I'm gonna be next year or what I'm gonna do or who I'm gonna be with, right? So just let everything unfold while you worry about it. Just enjoy today. If you already enjoy today, you don't need to worry about what tomorrow brings.
But sister, then one reminds Babaji that if you see if you have certain things, if sometimes the poison is like enjoyable, but it shows its effect afterwards. That's the kind of a fear one goes through, that if what if the things went south. So
Say it again.
yeah, Babaji always says it, that he says it in Punjabi, and being a Punjabi, and I remember that in Punjabi. But if you drink poison, sometimes that is pleasurable, but at the end the poison is gonna affect your body.
Yeah. But if you survive, you have experienced that, you know, that poison, right? You know that, this is not for you. The soul that came into this creation, we're not only gonna come and enjoy all these positive experiences, you know, we come to enjoy all these negative experiences also, you know. Around last 3 weeks, I ate poison mushroom, you know. It's because I don't know why, you know, I just have this mushroom soup that morning. And it turned out that the mushroom is poison, right? So within 1 hour, I vomit. I pass out. I just have a very bad experience for 3 days straight. And then I feel, you know, my God, I should not have that soup. But something kicked in myself and saying that, do you know, Buddha also had poison mushroom. Ichwaji allergic to mushroom as well. And after halfway recovering, I can laugh to myself. I say, Master, you make fun of me, you know? I know you want me to be just like you are, but this is too much of a joke, right? Within my suffering, I can withdraw myself from my character, right? Using this spiritual practice to see everything just pass by from the point of the observer. And from that, I can just make fun of myself. I don't really care if that's a good experience or bad experience. But within that experience, as long as I can feel love and appreciation from the master, I'm all good, you know? Sometimes, because we don't have that awareness, we too calculative that, oh, master only give me good experiences, you know, or the bad experience I give to you. But you are the one who walked through it. This is human life. If this, you know, this world contain only good experiences, we would call this heaven, not human world. In the human world, contain 50% negative and 50% positive. And this karma, positive or negative karma, shuffle to you, and you're not in control. And this is the fun, you know, where the soul descends down from such path or through home to experience it, including this poison mushroom, believe it or not. I feel at that moment, you know, I'm totally gone, you know. I'm really feel like the moment that I vomit and collapse, I'm gone. I feel like, if that's the moment I die, I'm ready, right? And I go with a very happy heart.
Thank you, sister, for answering my question.
Welcome. Be happy. Why are you so sad, Miss Rebel? On this journey, you have to train yourself to be happy, right? Ishwaji always say, happiness 24/7.
All right, sister, I'll try to meet it, greet it, and beat it.
Yes.
But isn't it the mind that I find it's the mind that makes it most difficult to be happy 24/7 because it has its commentary going on all the time and then it pulls, in different directions. And it's I think one of our greatest challenges in that regard. Would you agree?
Yes. Without the pool of love, I don't feel that anyone can survive this temptation of the mind. Your mind always comments, when you try to love yourself, then it say, no, 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 you're so bad, you're so ugly, you're not nice, you're a bad person, right? So it always make negative comment. And when you listen to it, you feel more and more and more heavy, right? That's why we make the deal before we come into this creation. We make the deal with the master. Master, in my darkest moment, please come and rescue me with this pool of love. So when you face with all of this negativeness from the mind, try to find that spark, the memory that trigger the pool of love. Then you have it.
Thank you for that reminder. We have to keep coming back. Yeah. To the
Yes,
pull of
you have
love.
all the help here, right?
Mhm. Does anyone else have any more questions? Want to share something with us?
Sister, if you don't mind, I have another question out of curiosity. That have you ever been asked questions or have you ever been contacted by anyone else in our species for their problems, or they wanted to get some sort of spiritual enhancement from you? That has that ever happened?
Oh, every day. Because I'm like this, I'm very kind. So all the cry babies, they come to me. All age and all gender, okay? So they always like come and seek, like, oh, can you ask master for the blessing? Sometimes, like I even received some text saying that, oh, my cat just died, my dog just died, my goldfish just died, can you check? But it end up, can you ask master, for blessing for them, right? All night. But I always respond with love. I always respond, and with kindness and try to be in their shoes. Why? They ask me all these questions. But I remember when I have my master emails, I always send some stupid things or stupid question to him too, to her too. Why? Because I always feel master will never judge me in whatever I ask, even if it's trivial things, even if it's stupid. I feel Master want us to have relationship with him, with her, right? That's why we keep, asking for the same thing. And maybe, your master will even respond to you the same thing. But it is not the same. It's to keep that relationship alive. It's the whole point of communication. Do you understand? Okay. Anybody else? Or let's see.
Hmm.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm not sure if Anakat lost a connection there or not. So we'll see if he has a response to that. Yeah. So it sounds like the connection is what you're saying is the important part, and so it doesn't really matter so much,
Yeah.
if we're asking for this or that, that it's the connection that's the most important.
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm.
I even remember I asked Ishwaji, if the whole world is illusion, and myself too, right? Are you the illusion? Are you real or not real? Please tell me.
Well,
And
what did he say?
he said, what do you think? I'm in your dream. Right. But it's the same dreamer talking to each other, isn't it?
Mhm. Helen, do you have a question?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello, Nay. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, it's nice to see everyone here. Yeah, and thanks for the session. And I have some question. I want to know every day when we're living in this illusion, we have to make decisions every day, and we try to meditate, get awareness, and we wanted to make sure that all the decisions are made by Master. We live in Master will, but somehow I can't get those awareness, and because I don't meditate enough. In that case, every time when I make decision, how can I know is it a wise decision or is it a decision made by master or made by my mind? So how can I make a best choice? When I have no awareness about master, I can't talk to master inside.
I feel when I do the right decision, most of the time, is when I at peace and at ease within myself. It's to do with the continuation of peace that I have inside. And it's because I cultivate my spiritual growth. Every day I make sure I start my day with meditation and end my day with meditation. And as long as I continue and try my very best to come to the peaceful point inside myself, I feel that always, everything will just unfold in front of me. And I don't need to make any decision. It's almost like you sit in the point of stillness and you see everything very clearly pass by. That's when you can make the right decision with the right wisdom. And it's okay also for you to make mistake. If it's in master will for you to learn, then you learn, right? Don't be scared. I listened to one story of Ishwarji when he was working with government in India. So he wanted to hire people to work in his office. And he made interview with all the guys, that they come and apply for this job. And he asked only one question. He asked, have you done any mistake in your job? If that person say, no, I never done any mistake, he will say next, right? But if he found someone say, yes, I have done a lot of mistake in my job, but I have to make sure, that I correct it. Then he said, okay, this is the guy for the job. Why Ishwarji have this attitude, why he make decision like that? It's because I feel the best learner learn by mistake, right? So, for example, if you found that you have done a lot of mistake, that sometimes you cannot forgive yourself, right? You learn from that mistake, right? You learn, you undo it bit by bit. But within that process, you have to just be at peace and at ease. So your mind is not disturbed. You can think clearly. You're not in this storm of emotions, right? The less disturbance that you have from inside, you will tend to make the right decision at every moment. Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
you're welcome.
Mm. But I remember if we wanted to get more awareness, it's better we meditate with love and devotion. But I don't know how, I love Master and I even can devote anything. I leave my life in Master's hands. I totally surrender deep inside. But put it in action when I meditate, then I get lost. I don't know how, because it's just like, okay, I say everything, and when I need to do it, I don't know start from where. So sometimes I don't know. Do I meditate in the right way? So because I don't see any. Of course, we should think when time comes, you will get awareness, will get everything when you are ready. I always tell myself I'm ready, and then maybe I think because I want the result too much. So when you want to have something, it's like a kind of a conditional deal. Maybe that's why I can't, progress properly. I tell myself, oh, just leave to master, you just do whatever you should do, then it will come naturally. But somehow when it doesn't come in time, then I ask myself, do I do the right thing? Do I do it properly, or should I change the way?
Yes. In every meditation session, you have to remain awake and aware, right? So it's to do with your activity, your preparation during the day. Someday when I'm not be able to meditate because my mind is very scattered, or I feel some aches and pain in my body, then I cannot do. I will just put on spiritual Discord. I listen, So as long as I keep myself occupied in my spiritual mode, I feel that this helping me. Just like you feel like, yeah, but I cannot progress more. I don't know if I meditate in the right way, but you still show up in this meditation session. It means that your interest, your priority still here. So when you put your priority here on this spiritual path, on this spiritual journey, Master take care of you. Even you don't see the result the result may be at the time of death, right? It's what the matter. Because what's more important or more valuable than money is time.
Mhm.
Time, when you lose it, you cannot get it back. Money, when you lose it, you can get it back, right? So when you spend your time doing your spiritual practice, even if it's meditation, spiritual discord, or just stare at master picture, it counts, and it creates momentum, it creates blessing, right? The way that you might not know, like your mind, we read into the result, like, Master, give me some result, bring me some light, let me see you in my dream. But sometimes it won't happen, right? And you have this dry period for a very long time where you feel that nothing happened. But as long as you never give up on spiritual path, this part will come and find you. Okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
I guess you're talking about faith. Yeah. Mhm. Any more questions? Anybody want to share anything else?
Maybe that's it.
Hmm. Anything else you want to share with us, Sister Nay?
Not really, but I want all of you, okay? This is maybe your homework, okay? Until next month. Akash told me that one time he want to offer a box of cookies to Ishwaji. And it happened so that on that day, Ishwaji is so busy with a lot of personal meetings. So he only have around 3 to 5 minutes to come into Ishwaji office, right, in the US and offer cookies to the master. So he opened his door a bit, right, and about to enter. And he saw Ishwaji saying to himself, saying that happiness 24/7, happiness 24/7 as the mantra. So I want all of you to use this mantra from Ishwaji. Every time that you feel down, every time that you feel confused, you feel a lot of agitation inside, you just recite this mantra to yourself, okay? And see if it works or not. And for me, I feel it definitely works. Firstly, this reminds me of how Ishwaji can be happy at all times. I never see Ishwaji unhappy, He always so joyful and blissful. Every time I see him, And I feel it must be because he have this mantra. Every waking moment, he just recite this inside. He just living it, okay? So it means that it come with practice also. Otherwise, he won't tell himself like that. So try and let me know, text me or message me if it work or not. Or maybe next monthly meditation, I will ask again if you do this homework or not. Especially you, Helen, doing this, okay?
Yes, I think, yeah, I definitely need to do it. Yeah. Because I have to remind myself to be happy. Yeah, make myself happy, even for no reason. I have to say, because I have to say, yeah, I have master, but most of the people in this world, they don't have a chance to come across master. So I'm definitely a lucky dog. So there is no reason I'm unhappy. Yeah.
Yeah, but your mind will tell you all kind of things to make yourself unhappy.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I'm struggling with the mind. Yeah, but I think, yeah, because I'm talking to people recently a lot, and I found actually one thing is right is everything I should look from inside, not outside. If I look for help outside, if I'm looking for wisdom outside, if I'm looking for understanding, if I check it, double check outside, that's all useless. And they draw all my intentions and make me not focus on anything. So they just drain me off. I will have not enough positive energy, and it's not good for me actually. It's just drag me down. So I think it's better I just leave everything there. I just go. Just do that. For no reason. Okay, just meditate, just do whatever I should do, and don't think about why. Don't asking if it's right, and don't say if it's the right way to do it. Just do it, okay? And then do it and then forget it, and then go to sleep. Before sleep, meditate. So
yes,
that's what I do now. I think to make the life easier, maybe just like kind of a cleansing myself inside you know. And then I don't think about anything, just like you close the book, you don't read it, leave it there and do your own job. And maybe it will be better.
yes, and let go of all expectation also, will bring you to this moment, to the present moment, right? With the practice. That you won't find that your mind go to the past or to the future, right? So that way you will have less suffering and be more happy.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. I will let you know next time if I'm happier. Yeah, yeah, thank you.
Wait for new Helen next month.
Okay.
That reminds me of the one time we were going through something pretty difficult. Mike's dad had passed away and we were staying there with his stepmom and for a month and clearing out the house and going through everything. And I had this dream about Ishwar and he whispered in my ear. We were like just kind of there and he comes over, he whispers in my ear, he says, "I want to see you smile more. I want to see you smile more." And when we smile, and Rohit, I'm sure can tell us this, we are actually creating, that the happiness inside of ourselves. It's releasing those happy hormones just by putting a smile on our face. So, and when you smile, Helen,
Yeah.
it's like you make me smile too. So, yeah. So Master wants to see us smile more. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, if there's no further questions, we can end this session.
Okay. Well, if you should you have any further questions for Sister Nay, you can feel free to write in directly via email to love@onetruthlove.com, or you can write to me at Seva and Breathing Connections, seva@breathingconnections.com, and I'll make sure that she gets the question. And Sister Nay will be offering online meditations on most months, and those will be announced through email. I usually will also announce it on WhatsApp as well, but the link will always come through email. So you can look out for that. And we have one more in-person IMR this year that will be in Thailand at the temple where Nay is in Ubon Ratchathani. That will be November 23rd through 29th. And that's a 7-day in-person IMR. And space is limited. So if you are interested, you want to make sure to register. Okay. People have already been registering, and you can register on the website. If you also look in the chat, you'll see the link for the website there. If you have any questions about that, of course, you can always message me directly. And then we have an online IMR in December, a 7-day online IMR, December 7th through the 13th. And I guess I'll have to talk with Sister Nay when I'm there to see about, sometimes we also do a celebration, a Bandara day for Ishwar. So we'll see about that. Yeah. And information for upcoming events can also be found at our website, onetruthlove.com. And our mission is to offer spiritual support and programs, both online and in person, but and also our meditation, our meditation retreats and these monthly meditations. We want to offer these to those who are interested for free and to all who seek them. So if you ever feel inspired to support us, your donations in any amount are always received with deep gratitude. And every donation helps to sustain our mission and our spiritual centers in Thailand. You can donate easily through our website. There's a link there. Also, there's a link in the chat, and you can always ask me if you have any questions. But donations have really been able to sustain and build the community for Nay where she is now. So I know she's deeply, deeply grateful. And maybe, we'll send some updates at some point when I'll try to make a video maybe when I'm there and we can send an update. Yeah. So thank you, Sister Nay, for your love, for your guidance and your friendship, and for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here with us. It's an incredible support to us all. And for those who may end up finding the videos someday, as we all did, find Ishwar's videos. And thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining us in meditation, for your questions. Thank you all.